Good afternoon and good morning, everybody, from whatever time that you're watching. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of Voguetainment podcast and chill games. So today I'm joined by a few lovely guests, some new faces as well. And I'm really looking forward to getting into the convo and just the discourse that we're going to have today. So I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves, starting off with.
Hello, my name is Zende. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, girl.
What's poppin'? My name is Shea Banks. Lovely to be here.
Hi, my name is Alicia. It's my first time here. Follow my Instagram, itz.sparkly_x.
My name is Phils, aka Sweet One, nicest guy, big chef. Is he your type?
You talk too much.
I'm just too nice, you get me? Like,
Grab it.
single and searching, mingle, everything.
Hi, my name is Courtney. Nice to meet you.
Hi people, it's Fine Boy D. Nice to meet you.
Lovely.
So you took the map just to see your niggas copy.
Anyways, so you guys, we're gonna get straight into the questions. So the first question is not too deep, it's not too much. So obviously I feel like hair is a very big thing, especially in our community. And I feel like it's definitely like an identifier. When you see, for example, Alicia's beautiful hair, you know she's a black woman. And we love that. Do you get what I mean? So, for men and boys, do you guys prefer long or short hair?
Personally, to me, I'll say long. For now. I don't know.
For now.
For now, yeah. You know, the dresses do the best. Especially the dreads.
Yeah, that's what Red said. Sexy red.
I feel like dreads, guys can never go wrong when it comes to dreads.
I feel like sometimes I can go wrong though.
Depends. That's what I'm saying.
Because you know when it's crisp and it's like freshly twisted.
That's daughter.
No, but still though, even when people have long locks, they can still get it done and it looks crisp
Really
and hard.
bad.
But you know them Florida guys that have the
They have 5 dreads on their head.
pineapple.
No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about Polo G.
so
dreads.
they can go wrong. That's my point. They definitely
I'm
can.
talking about Polo G and Lil Durk.
Yeah. Dirty, yeah.
But also, you know what they say about the bold man, like
Yeah.
money.
The bold fathers. Apparently they're more giving.
I don't know. I feel like the hair that suits them is just nice on them. I don't mind, but long hair is in for me at the moment.
I hear you. That's a fair point.
I think I like long hair as well. I don't know why. I feel like it's just different because many guys grow up feeling like they're not supposed to have long hair. Like in our cultures, it's like you should have your hair low cut all the time. So I feel like when a guy has his hair long, in cornrows, braids, dreads, anything, twists, it's different and it's nice and it's fresh. It's like you're going against the normal standards of society. Do you know what I mean?
Have you guys ever heard of especially West African parents saying long hair on boys is demonic? Yeah.
And also the fact that it has like such a big effect, like in the community, not in the community, but like in the world.
Yeah.
Like say when you go to work and stuff, they may be like racist in terms of like your hair.
Prejudice in it.
Yeah. Prejudice.
And they'll say it's not professional.
Yeah.
People say like, oh, all these labels like you're gangster
Yeah.
or you're roadman.
Yeah.
But it's
But
like
it's not that.
how you look does not define what you are.
Exactly. It's an
Like,
expression.
And also it doesn't matter like long or short. Like I don't know. Don't discriminate.
I feel like
Literally.
I feel like your hair is your crown as well. Like you have to carry with pride. So yeah, like
Literally.
black men out there with hair, carry with pride. You know?
Did you guys know? Sorry to cut you off. Did you guys know back in like slavery times, cornrows originated like obviously, the slaves would hide like grains, rice, corn, and stuff like that in their hair, in their cornrows, and then obviously when they got the chance to cook it, they'd cook it. And I think that's amazing. Like that's a bit of history for you guys. Yeah, literally a lot of meaning. That's why sometimes when people that don't know about it start wearing it is a bit funky, but we'll talk about that.
Another topic.
Yeah.
Like, if you see a white person with the hairstyle that I'm having right now,
Side eye.
it's debatable. People have different opinions.
Yeah, I prefer long hair as well. So I can do it.
Well, I feel like I've just that page.
No, but I do know how to
Braid hair, yeah.
But yeah, I've always liked long hair on boys. I don't know why. I feel like the same reason you said, like it's not normalized as much, but I think from parents that have long hair, they always want you to have short hair. So is like another one.
Yeah, that's another point actually. Also, if a guy can do their hair or take care of their hair, that's attractive.
That's sexy.
Like,
That's very sexy.
if you have long hair, it means you know how to actually
Take care of it because
And
it's
that's
not
hard.
easy.
Even for girls, it's hard. Like
Yeah,
with 4C hair, like
yeah.
textures.
I can definitely attest to that. Like hair wash day, it's a long one.
I just feel like for females, like it's good like for them to have the hair, and for males, like sometimes you just gotta keep it low, due to the fact that we're being targeted like black males and all that stuff. Like, so the best thing is just keep your hair low. If you're working or stuff like that, or if they don't really complain, because a lot of establishments don't really like care how you keep your hair. So it's just make it neat and look presentable, and then people can see that okay, you look like someone, like you look like a businessman.
Okay.
You're not coming in looking like a riffraff or your hair like that.
So you think long hair is riffraff?
Like I'm just saying, like or hooligan or something like that. You know what I mean? Trust me, I'm saying it from that point of view. How they see
Okay.
it.
So
You know what I'm saying?
from like a black man's perspective, do you think that
Black man's
yeah,
perspective.
do you think that people get taken more serious with shorter hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Very,
fair enough,
very,
fair enough.
Very, very true.
That's the
Fair enough.
So
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
it's the society we live in.
Yeah, he's teaching us. Yeah.
Time in the future, we see how it goes, innit? So probably it's better times. ahead.
So what he said, I agree with. Like obviously, from a black man's perspective, that is how they feel like they're going to be viewed, and they probably have been viewed like that. Obviously, this is coming from him. He's grown up as a black man, so I wouldn't know how it feels, but I can understand completely that it's viewed that way. That's what I'm talking about. Like, because if a white person with long hair was to go in, would they also view them with the same words like hooligan or whatever that they're described as? Would it be the same? All I'm saying is I just feel like it shouldn't be like that. So when guys do defy those standards, I feel like it's quite
Pushing
interesting.
The boundaries.
Yeah, they're pushing. It's interesting because it's just different. Like society wants us to be a certain way. Do you want to just grow up being that way because you feel like you can't be yourself, or like
Louder for the people.
I don't know
in
what
the
I'm
back.
saying.
No, you're talking facts. Though. It's true.
Yeah.
Like it's just
you're
up to you.
defying like social norms and stuff like that. 'Cause
No, if you have a low cut and you're fine with it, like you like having your hair short and you're doing it because that's you, that's fine. But if it's because you wish you could have long hair but you feel like, oh no, but then they're gonna treat me like this, they're gonna see me as this, it's kind of sad to see. But honestly, I understand. So
Yeah, 100%. Do you have anything to say, Shay?
I mean, I've been like in both worlds,
Long and short.
long and short. I was on dreads for about 4 years.
Wow.
I had dreads for like 4 years.
how long were they?
Not so long. I think I struggle with that. I mean, I'm not like Viola. She has good genes. My hair growth
is
was
true.
terrible. So yeah, I think I struggled. It was just stressful. And then I just decided, you know what, it's time to go.
Would you ever
Yeah.
go back though?
I mean, I could, of course. Maybe not dreads, maybe cornrows.
Yeah, I think that'd
Maybe
be
just
cool.
but dreads are not
Yeah.
like my
Even like the 2-strand twist.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think you took that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, whatever just works for you. I know there's stereotypes. I mean, from where I'm coming from, I know there's like situations where I've gone into meetings saying serious stuff, and then people are not just listening to what I'm saying. They're looking at my hair. I don't necessarily care, but
Yeah.
I know there's stereotypes, right? But for me, it's just really about like the stress.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, whatever works for you. Like if you can do it, just do it. If you know it's making you uncomfortable, for me it was just like a whole lot. I mean, I usually spend about 4 hours at the salon. Like
Yeah,
or,
the
you know,
maintenance
or
is
if
long.
or if my barber just comes to my house, I'm sitting there like 4 or 5 hours just on the dreads, and then I get a cut after. It's just too much. So I
hear
just
that
yeah.
because obviously my dad has really long locks. Like I think they even pass like his bum, and I remember back in the day, we would have to go all the way like to London for him to do his hair because there's not even that many like lock stylists and stuff like that. And he'd always get like these styles in his hair. So obviously that's another part of the maintenance part of it. So I hear you when you say that, and we'd be in the salon for a while. Oh God. But obviously it's worth it. I feel like it looks good, like especially on black people. It's really shining. Yeah.
I love boys.
Handsome. Let's say handsome, because my dad is good
handsome.
though.
Oh my God, who's your dad? I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, okay, with
general.
other people, yeah, I hear
No.
you. Do you have anything to say, Phils, or no?
As well as it may sound, I've actually been on boats.
Really?
Yes, I have actually. Stop looking at my hairline, thank you. And you stop zooming into the hairline. I was relaxing my hair way too much, but
Well, you relaxed your hair.
a lot. I still got videos of me having like wait, the all back one is called braids, right?
Cornrows.
That's what it's called.
Like
The one that's straight to the back. Alright,
Yeah.
cool. Well, cornrows, I did have that quite. It was a bit lengthy and all natural hair because then I did like it. But then the expense, the girl coming to the house to tight the hair and it's all
Yeah.
tight. I feel like I'm having a headache every day. But it was just too long and also there's just this attractiveness about having like low cut, like just when the hairline is really sharp and you got waves and
But
everything
you
is
can
really.
also have a sharp hairline with long hair. Like, haven't you seen the dread
Yeah,
hair?
you can, but like I said, like having waves is just a whole
okay.
different level. Like you just seeing your hair being brushed down and you're seeing the lines all sharp and circular. It's just very attractive. And I mean, in America, really and truly, dreads and low cuts is kind of like attractive. But to me, I just feel like it's just more convenient and easier and less expensive to have a low cut
And less stress.
and less stress with a headache.
enough.
But I mean, the community and the everyone is gonna judge with a long hair. But I don't really think someone's presence should define who they are as a
Yeah.
person. But we live in a community. I mean, I don't want to call us the Generation Z, but we actually live in a community where people actually think whatever they want to think. But really and truly, is however way you see yourself and however way you carry yourself
100%.
defines you as a person.
Yeah.
But yeah, low cut to me, yeah, slaps. But for a girl, I like a girl on natural hair, to be honest with you.
So is
'cause
that long or short though?
Long. I love a girl on long, like natural hair.
Why not sure?
But, it might sound weird, but I do actually know how to braid hair, and in previous relationships I've actually braided my ex's hair like quite often, and I find it very attractive. You know, actually separating it and doing it. I'm trying to make it tight and everything.
Wow.
Picking it as well. It was all good.
Well
So
done.
I feel like it's something that's spicing up a relationship rather than having a low cut where I know that I can't really do much. And for real, it's more supportive to help her with her hair when she's trying to get ready to step out.
Yeah, that's sweet.
So long hair to me kind of slaps really.
A girl could,
Passive.
like, she could still have like low cut, like you can cut her hair as well. You get what I'm saying?
Her hair will be like my own.
You get
Oh
what I'm
my
saying? You can
God.
still just cut her
I think
hair.
that's cute.
Like that's
though.
cute. That's another wave. You get what I mean? Like she can have like a little short haircut, like
And then they
be like African
waves.
queen. You get what I'm saying? Like you get what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, but there's some girls. I'm sorry, but there's some girls who can't have low cuts. You know, low cut is not for everyone.
everybody.
It's not for
That's
everyone,
fair.
but there's some girls who actually have.
Alicia!
Ah! Listen, no, but
She said some guys kind of like,
no, but for real, there's some girls who low cut that when you look at their face, you're like, I think it's just perspective about how you've actually seen the person. If I've seen you with this blonde hair for like a very long time, and I've seen you with this kind of hair, and I see you with something really, really different, like on low cut. To me, I'm like, nah, it doesn't fit you. It needs to sit right to my face. But there's some girls.
Some people like to switch it up though, and I think that's quite nice. to
Oh,
be
that's quite nice. But I said like head shape as well. If it goes well, it goes well. There's some people with imagine my kind of head as a girl having a low cut.
Listen, if that's what floats their boat,
Then
what's it got to do with me? It's got nothing to do with me. Like, if you're happy, I'm happier.
But
Do you get what I
low
mean?
cut to some girls, like you know that the African artist Two Face, African Queen, like the most popular
Oh, yeah.
Annie Dibia.
Annie Dibia. You see that haircut? You see that, bro? As a young kid, as I was like 10 or what at
But
that
the
age.
thing is, Uncle Waffles, speaking of African artists, she doesn't have hair either. Like, she shaved her hair off, and she still looks good.
But that's the. I think that has to be like one of Annie Idibia has to be like one of the, respectfully, one of the sexiest person on low cut I've ever seen as a black lady?
There's Waffles. So I think Waffles is the sexiest person with low cut.
We'll have to agree to disagree at this point.
I think all the girls here might actually agree with that one. Yeah.
Zende, we big forehead. Oh, it was recorded, man. But you get big head.
Rihanna's got a big forehead and she's sexy.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Rihanna is sexy still. I've got a big forehead. Too. Let's not talk
I
about
had
that.
low haircut. I had waves. You know, finger waves. I rock that shit good, man.
I can imagine though. I feel
Don't
like you
try
would.
me.
Show us pictures,
I
show
can
us
rock
pictures.
any pictures.
When I was younger, I also had a buzz cut. So
I think every girl has been through the
yeah, I just felt like doing it one time. Huh?
You have
One side, one.
No, the whole head.
I haven't either.
Like this microphone.
Oh.
Literally.
Okay, one thing I want to say is I do agree with Phil's on the cornrow situation. I got my hair done yesterday and it's painful. Like when I slept last night, I was like, why did I get this hairstyle?
It looks
So I
good,
understand
though.
it. But obviously in a few days it's not gonna hurt and it's worth it because people keep complimenting me. Thank you very much.
What did they say when we were younger? Beauty is painful.
Oh,
beauty is pain.
painful.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say that. I was gonna say the eye of the beholder, but okay.
No, but honestly, guys, thankfully, like, regardless of all of these prejudices and stuff like that people have towards men that have long hair or women that have short hair, thank God we are the new adults. Do you get what I mean? Because forget what all the aunties and uncles are thinking, because now we're kind of setting the pace on like what's acceptable, and everything is acceptable in this day and age. As long as you're happy, like, and you're not hurting anyone else, it's not a problem for me. So let's
And wait, another thing I wanted to say is, Phil, you mentioned you used to relax your hair.
I think that
Why?
caused the damage.
yeah.
Of the damage.
That's
Why
another.
did you do that?
That's another thing in society. Like we feel like, or as black people, we feel like
To relax our hair.
we can't have our curly hair.
No, me
This,
too.
you know what? I'll be
wanted for a
real.
long
I feel
time.
like I messed up my hair because it's not like it's messed up. When I go to my barber, I come out 100%. But I feel like what cost it? You know, in high school then, I'm not even gonna lie, it's one of them ones. There's this boy called James. This guy's an idiot. This guy come to school with his hair all like, you know them. You know when you put them gel and when you dye your hair black, really, really black, and then you put them gel that will not make your hair look. Bro, basically, if you know when you relax your hair, like then you pour water on your head and then it even falls down to your face. Oh, that shit was. All the girls were like, "Ah, James." I said, "Okay, now." I went to my boy, relax about myself. My parents were not around. Okay, actually, no, I was in the hostel then. I took it to the hostel, so someone brought it. So I relaxed my hair, but I thought, I didn't know that I was meant to keep for like a few minutes, then wash it and put conditioner and all of that. But I mean, I bought my hair, bro. I just left it there for like a very long time.
Was it itching and everything? You kept it.
All I knew was burning. I was just seeing fire. That's when I thought it was ready. And then I washed it. My hair was, as I poured the water, my hair was just lying down. I was like, yeah. And then my ex then was like gassing it up.
Yeah.
Then, because then if we're even playing football and stuff like that, or like it was like break time or whatever, I wanted to pour water. The whole aim was to pour water on my hair so it lays down. Because I was trying to have James kind of hair, because it was like,
Wait, can I ask you a question? What color is James? Like, what background is he?
oh, he's but I don't know where his mom came from, bro. But I was in Nigeria then, but I don't even. You know the funny part? I only knew about Jamaica, Caribbeans. Only when I got to the UK, I didn't even really know
Okay.
about that. So I don't really know where to classify his family. But they really had
Black
good
or
hair.
white, though?
Sorry.
Was he black, white, mixed?
Oh, strictly black, even way
Okay.
blacker than me, bro. For some weird reason, his hair was just, bro. You know when 90% of the girls really fuck with James, they really actually f with James. So I wanted to be like James got to punish you. And the name was so English. His last name was James. I think it was Clarence James or something like. So his name just slapped. His sister's name slapped. But shout out to James.
James watching this right now.
Nah.
Okay, so let's swiftly move on.
I had one more thing to say.
Oh,
Should we leave it because we're talking too long about hair.
Yeah.
If you don't think it's like important enough to add,
It is important.
okay, try keep it quick.
Nah.
Okay, Alicia's got something else to say, guys.
Okay, another thing that he said was that he doesn't like girls with short hair. Obviously, yeah.
Say think about me. Think about that people now.
it's not only you that thinks like that, obviously other guys think it too. But have you realized that in school as well, especially in Africa? So I'm from Zimbabwe, so I'm not sure if it's the same in Nigeria or other countries, but they make the girls cut their hair in school. Only if you're black. The white girls can keep their long hair. But for some reason, like my mom grew up having to have short hair. And now that my mom has long hair, she doesn't even know how to take care of it. Like, no offense to my mom, I hope she doesn't see this. But my mom isn't like good with doing her hair because she had to have it short for pretty much like half her life. Do you know what I mean?
That's a real thing to say though, because it's not easy. Like, imagine not having to really take care of like 4C hair, for example, and then all of a sudden just having to do it. I can imagine like it's not easy, especially like coming from the roots. That is painful.
Yeah, and it took me years to learn how to do my hair as well, and I've always had it long.
Courtney, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, I feel like that's why a lot of African parents like relax their children's hair quite a lot, and that's why it's damaged, and that's why like a lot of black girls don't have as long hair as they could have had if like their parents kept it natural.
Yeah, literally, I agree with that. That's why I went natural. I went natural like 8 years ago now. I think it's been a long time, but this is the most growth I've ever seen in my hair. Like, this is the longest my hair's been and the healthiest. And I remember back when I used to relax it, I would be combing it and I would just see bits of hair coming out in the sink and stuff like that. But now obviously I'll have a little bit of, because my hair's curly, I'll have a little bit of like just breakage, but that's normal and it's not at like the rate it used to be with relaxers. And I kind of feel like relaxers are going out of style, if that makes sense. Like, not as many people relax their hair, like, but obviously if you do, it's fine as long as you're happy. Do you get what I mean? Just make sure you're moisturizing your hair. Put the moisturizer after, lock it in with an oil. Like, castor oil is very good, rosemary oil is very good as well. But I think hair care is the most important thing, because you can still have long and healthy hair with relax in there.
Yeah.
But okay, so we're gonna move on swiftly. We've been talking a lot about like cultural things, because hair, I feel like, is a very cultural thing. So how do you guys feel about cultural appropriation? Like, for example, as I mentioned before, Alicia's beautiful hair. If we had a woman of another race wearing Alicia's hair, for example, an Asian lady or a white lady or whatever, somebody that is not African or somebody that's not black wearing a dashiki or wearing like African prints or just anything along those lines, like, how would that make you guys feel? Like, does it sit okay with you? Does it make you feel a bit uncomfortable? Like, what's your standpoint? Let's talk about it. And there's no judgment around here, it's just some convo. Do you want to start, Courtney? No? Pass it on.
I feel like there are just some hairstyles that is prohibited for some certain kind of race. Straightly saying, bro, you don't see me. I mean, of course, you see our ladies wear wigs and all of that, but I don't think we're even at any point trying to imitate a different race. I wouldn't want to comment.
To add on to that, hair texture has got nothing to do with race. There's black people with blonde hair, there's black people with straight hair, there's white people with curly hair. Like, there's hair texture and whatnot is got nothing.
But apart from that, like, I'm sorry, but if I don't know if you guys know the origin of like braids or cornrow, regardless of whichever one you guys call it, but I feel like if I'm wrong, then most likely correct me, but during slavery, I feel like that's the best way to take care of our hair when the cornrows and everything came out.
Yes.
So I'm sorry, the people who put us through slavery and everything, how dare you? What's the audacity? What gives it you? It's just like the event audacity. Like, what gives you like the effrontery to even think you can even try to braid your hair? Are you dumb? Pull off that braids and hold your long hair, fam.
Yeah,
because
sorry, I just wanted to add, because during slavery times, the only time women had any time to themselves to do whatever they need to do themselves was on a Sunday, which is why church and religion was such a big thing amongst like slaves and stuff like that, because the only time they had time for themselves was on Sunday. So they do their hair. The quickest thing that they could do to their hair was a quick cornrow and just keeping it back. Do you get what I mean? And it also looked good, and it was kept for the whole week, and then the next Sunday they'll just redo it again.
Yeah, so I mean, I can't practically relate to everything you're saying, because we just sort of feel a different way back home. A lot of people feel like our culture has been like, diluted some
Yeah.
way because we like to be African. We put on like Ankaras, Danshikis, and the likes. But a lot of young people in Africa back home right now just want to, be cool.
Hip-hop.
Go to meetings in suits without, repping your native Ankara stuff. And, it's like we're jacking the white culture,
Yeah,
in a way. And it sort of contradicts, our beliefs and our standards, right? So
More of like Western clothes,
exactly.
yeah.
So I mean, I can exactly relate to your realities, which sort of talks about white people trying to look African. So yeah, I mean,
that's fair, to be honest, because like I feel like in Africa there definitely is a lot of diversity, but not as much in the West, if that makes sense. Like London, for example, is like a cultural melting pot, but if you were to go to like Lagos, for example, it will be more so like just your people. Do you get what I mean? You'll see a lot more black people, maybe a few white tourists here and there, but not as much. Do you get what I mean? So I can understand why like it's not as easy to relate to like some of the things we've gone through. But then, did you want to start?
Yeah, I just feel like if a white person should wear like an Ankara in Nigeria or Africa, I feel like it's more of a appreciation, cultural appreciation rather than appropriation, because they're in our country. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're in our country, you do have to, act as like in our country. We're even happy to show you, like, even us, we're happy for you to try our food and everything. But it all depends on your intentions, like where it comes from, if you're doing it in the good intentions or the bad intentions.
Like appreciation or appropriation. Definitely there's two different intentions, but I feel like even when people do appropriate, they refuse to accept it. They really do refuse to. Like, for example, I know for sure, obviously you can't necessarily say certain features belong to a race or like a certain type of person, but obviously more stereotypical features, for example, big lips, big bums, wide hips and stuff like that. I feel like that's a trait that you can find a lot in Africa and like within African women and stuff like that. And I know for sure, and I can say this from personal experience, we would get made fun of for our lips. We would get made fun of for having our eye shapes. We would be made fun of for having our bums and even our skin tone. But now the amount of people that
want
make
it.
fun of us get fake tans, get lip injections, get bum implants and a BBL to emulate a more like Afrocentric look. But
they
those
make
are
fun of the
same people that would make fun of us and trash us for having it are now kind of wanting to do that. And I feel like it's quite interesting just to kind of observe it, especially being on the receiving end of like the bullying and stuff like that for just stuff that we can't help.
And what frustrates me more is like, I don't have anything against the Kardashians, but like the Kardashians, they're like, people look up to them. A lot of younger people look up to them and everything. Like when they have the BBL, it's like that is the white people's chance to get the BBL. Like for example, when Kim had a cornrow, they named a cornrow after her. I'm like, excuse on the internet they name a cornrow after her. That frustrated me because excuse me, this went back to centuries. And you're naming a cornrow after a white woman that has doesn't know anything about it.
Gigi Hadid, how we literally, I think all of us have done it, like with the brown lip liner.
Oh, it's not Gigi Hadid, it's Justin Bieber's wife. Hailey Bieber. Yeah, the glaze.
The lip liner, brown lip liner with a little bit of nude on the inside and then lip gloss. And they called that the Hailey Bieber lip.
Yeah, something glaze,
Excuse me, we've been doing
she probably didn't intend, she didn't intend it, but people thought like it came from her.
And that right there is kind of
like when they take that and make it their own, that's when it becomes popular and people are following the trend. But it's not a trend. Like this has been there.
Yeah,
you know.
we've been doing it for years. And when we would do it, it's called ghetto. It's called unprofessional. It's called like just unclassy. But then now when somebody that doesn't resemble us does it, it's now cool and nice, and let's all do it now. It's cute all of a sudden.
Have a cute name for it.
Yeah, glazed lip. Excuse me.
And like Zende mentioned about the Kardashians and stuff, obviously they have a lot of surgeries done. They get their lips done to make them bigger. I literally used to get bullied when I was younger of having big lips because I used to live in an all white area as well. Like in Somerset, there's not as many black people as there is where I've lived now, like in Manchester, London, Birmingham. So people make fun of me for having big lips and make like these names and like
derogatory terms.
Like, and they'll call them nigger lips, like all these things.
Yeah, nigger lips or
I remember back
sucking lips.
Can I say something? I remember back in school when someone was like, "Why do you have big lips?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Excuse me." I don't know.
Yeah, oh my
gosh.
I remember one time
they even said, "Are they real?"
Yeah.
Like someone even asked if my lips are real.
I remember one time somebody, like I was really young at this point. I think I was in year 7 or something like that. We were talking about crushes or whatever, and then somebody said that, "Oh no, they wouldn't date me because I've got a flat nose and my nostrils are too big." Like stuff like that is so weird because now when people get their rhinoplasty, the doctors make their nostrils bigger. Like
have you guys noticed that the Kardashians have actually like tried to remove some of their surgery?
Yeah.
And the whole reason behind it is so like they move away from that part of culture. So now they're trying to look more white. So then they get more opportunity.
Yeah, because they've profited off of black people, and then now they're cool with it, so they can revert back to. It's not costume.
It's like they're like trendsetters, like you know, Kim dated Kanye.
Yeah.
And Kylie. Yeah, Kylie with Travis. It's like they're all going for black men to give them racist. Sorry, why am I saying racist? I mean mixed kids.
Yeah,
to give them mixed kids.
Chris
like
she's got her
black man with her. Like they all want that black man. You know that black. Sorry, I can't.
But
say
one
this
thing
right,
I've noticed, I don't know, this might be controversial, but I feel like sometimes for like white women they will respect black men, but when it comes to black women, not at all.
Yes,
that's because they are willing to date them, but obviously they can't date us. Do you get what I mean? So the respect, it dwindles when it comes to us, honestly.
And also when it comes to dating, when a black man dates a white woman and you ask a black man, why? He will literally downgrade a black woman while answering that question when that's not what we ask. They're too loud, they're too ghetto, blah blah blah. We're asking you why. We're not asking
why you're dating the white woman. And instead they'll say, "Oh, black women do this, black women."
And then when you ask a black woman why she's dating a white man, she will literally just say nice things about the white man.
They
about the
mention
we won't say
man.
Yeah, we will never bash our black kings, but when it comes to them, they bash us. It's just
no, one of the
black
things
women
that I've
are
noticed,
so unprotected,
literally, and it's actually. I've never seen it in other cultures. Like I don't see it within Asian cultures, within
white cultures.
But black men are the
Hispanic
most to bash black women. I'm so sorry, but
Literally.
it's true.
It's true.
And it happens all the time.
But obviously, I feel like it definitely is different in Africa because African men, I feel like they're raised differently, if that makes sense. But the men in the West, especially, obviously, colorism is an issue.
Colorism is worse.
Yes, it is an issue in Africa, but I feel like they still respect black women more than like Western men do. Do you get what I mean? Like, for example, as I said before, I feel like black women are so unprotected. Like, we're the least protected like demographic. For example, you know when George Floyd got murdered, guess who was on the front line? black women. We were protesting, arguing, fighting for our rights and the rights of black men because we felt like our men were not being treated fairly and being treated how like they deserve to be. But the amount of black women that have been killed by the police, where are the men now when it's time to protest?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Tory Lanez.
Everyone's
People blaming Megan. People blaming Megan.
She
Yeah.
had to bring proof, bro.
Yeah.
Proof and everything. Like,
Yeah, and there was another lady that was killed by the police. I don't remember her name exactly.
Brianna Taylor.
Yes, Brianna Taylor. Bro, where are the protests? Where are the black men standing in front and fighting for?
Yeah, but it was similar
Nobody
times. It was
seen.
similar times with
It was just after I feel like
with George Floyd. So they
yeah.
still backed it, bro, because like it was both of them.
Still black lives.
Yeah.
It's still black lives though.
Well,
But it's still a black life at the end of the day.
And both men and women were on the front line.
Yeah,
Well-
but I feel like women were definitely like we were really
Shout out to you guys, though.
being. Thank you.
No,
We'll
but-
do it every time.
but I'll be real.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what? Wait, can you rephrase the question exactly? Because I want to know how.
We'll talk about cultural appropriation.
Wait, so you think?
Like,
No, because I feel like I've been in. I don't want to. I feel like I've been in both wars, innit? Because like my baby mom is white, which is understandably. So I can't really say, oh, white women this or black women this. But I'll be real. It's not. Looking at everyone I've seen so far, especially like the mother of my child, like it's not even me trying to side her or whatever for whatever reason, but it's not everyone that is really, looking for a mixed kid. I need to put that forward.
Yeah, we're not saying that.
Yeah, but there's some who they are just suckers for mixed kids.
oh yeah, definitely.
Really, like truly, when they have the kids, bro, you're seeing the baby dad going to like court case upon court case upon court case.
Yeah.
So
Can I add to that real quick? Like I remember one time I was in a hair shop and I was just like shopping around for my own hair products, and then a white lady walked in and she had a baby in a buggy, and obviously the baby was mixed race, and then she was talking to the shopkeeper and he's Asian, and then she was like, oh, can you help me find stuff for her hair because I don't know what to do with it. I really wanted a colored, but I remember this to this day, she said I really wanted a colored baby, and now I've got it and I don't know what to do with it.
Wow.
yeah, but that's the problem because
Yes, bro. How can you say colored? Your child, bro. That's like, bro. Are you being serious?
no, trust me, because I can relate to that because Birmingham. Like, okay, you see most of the guys, like black guys in like from Southwest, like really like Plymouth, Torquay, Exeter, Devon, everywhere, literally backwards. Bro, you went there on holiday, right? You can barely see black guys. When you see a black guy, it's like you're seeing your brother. Like literally, like you've seen your dad, like same dad, same mom, pretty critically, like because that's how it is been assumed to be, like because that's how it is down there. So basically, all we know is white ladies. So if you're in a relationship, most likely white girl, and then the few black people that are there for
What
women.
about your mom? What about your sisters? What about your cousins?
But how am I
You
gonna
don't
date my sister, bro?
only no, you don't only know white women. That's
No,
the thing. That
no, but we don't only know white women, but it's what the society gives you at that period, at that place, is what you have.
Fair enough. Because I did use.
And also
to
you
date
can-
white men still.
No, but I'll be real. There's some white girls you can actually. There's some white girls you can actually find love, and because I was once in love before. There are some good ones as well, like the Russian one I was saying before. Like they're good ones, but regardless of whatever it may be, you see some white ladies. I don't know, in their head, all they think about is having a mixed kid. They don't even see the after effects of having one. And to be honest with you, I feel like they should take away those babies from them because they're not even taking care of them properly. Like all they know, if they have a boy, the boy must have a braids. Growing up, braiding it, with the thingy, with the dreads and everything. But after that, nothing else. They don't really know anything. Like apart from that, there's really nothing. Tell a white person to list like 5 different hairstyles. For the mixed kid they got, they can't list 5 different hairstyles for the kids that they got. The mixed kid they got, either they are looking with their dad, either the baby dad being locked up in jail because they've put like a non-molestation order to prevent the dad from contacting the mom or even seeing the child, and then who is going to be the role leader for the child?
Okay, yeah, I hear
Because
that.
most of them they really don't have an idea of wherever they're putting themselves in, as far as they're thinking of the size of down there, and bro, they have messed up, bro.
Perfect, bro. It's true.
The truth is that it's not all, but it's what that city had to offer. But then, but then moving to like Birmingham, and then you're seeing, mostly black kids. I've never seen, this. you know the funny part here, I've never really seen a black guy with a white girl in Birmingham. Do you want to think about it?
No, I have.
No, but the ratio. I'm talking about the ratio. I'm talking about the ratio of black guys with a white lady in West Midland.
Many. Just because you haven't.
Where? Where you seen them?
Oh my god! Just because.
No. I want to hear. Take it from my where?
Yeah.
What's my point? Because where there are more black ladies, bro, we're in a different country. We're not in Africa. Where?
It's not true that.
No, because in like Cornwall and Devon, pretty much where you've been on holiday, bro, is all we only have there is literally just white people.
No, but even so.
Right, but Birmingham, bro, we have like almost the most black girls here.
Okay, so the final question, because I know everything is getting a bit heated. I'm gonna keep it very light and like simple. So obviously, I feel like we're all at the age now where we can move wherever we want to if we really wanted to. So where is one country that you would like to migrate to? It doesn't matter if you've been there already or if you haven't. It can be a superficial reason, like you like the food, whatever it is. Where would you guys like to move to? Do you want to start, Zende? Or Alicia, actually, because you've got it in your hand.
I would say maybe Canada.
Yeah.
I've been there before, just twice in my life, but I have family there and I think it's nice. It's better than the UK for sure. I don't know who enjoys living in England, but definitely not me.
Yeah, not me.
But it seems like a calm place. Houses are bigger and I don't know, it just seems chill.
Yeah.
But I'd love to travel the world. There's so many places that I could say I'd like to live. Definitely just not England. I'm not gonna lie.
100%. Zende, do you wanna say anything?
Give it to someone else for now. No.
I would like to live in Italy for like a year.
Yes.
Because of like the culture. Like I like the architecture there. Everything's just different. I would like to live there. I like the food as well. And I feel like the people there are nice as well.
Yeah, but south of Italy is a bit crazy.
Are they racist?
I think it's south of Italy is one of them, but it's a bit brazy.
I've spoken to a few families there because I was going to be an au pair. So they've actually told me that they had a black au pair before. So I feel like they're actually like a nice family that
Inclusive.
would. Yeah.
That's really nice. Fanboy?
I think probably Ghana, because Ghana is a very, very like peaceful area. Like they've got nice, like it's much quieter. Like let's say it's much quieter than Nigeria, because Nigeria is like New York. It's crazy, like it's mad. But like when you wanna like when you just wanna go, like if you just wanna retire with your family or in the future, or you just want peace of mind. Say for example, as I'm an artist, if I wanted to write an album, I would go there because it's very peaceful. You know, you could more concentrate in writing and everything, and punchlines and everything. So I'll say Ghana.
That's a very fair point.
Yeah.
Shay, do you have anything to say?
Never really thought about it, but has to be maybe the Caribbeans. Just like
specific place?
not exactly, maybe Jamaica. You know, just I feel like there's just a blend of culture. It feels there's more comfort there. Being black.
Yeah.
There's the food. There's the music. There's just a lot to relate to the islands.
Yeah.
Just sitting down at a beach and just looking at the skies and the beautiful ocean. It's just maybe. I mean, I feel like that's my kind of vibe. I'm a very, very calm person, so I kind of like, if you're there with someone very special, it'll be nice.
That's really good point.
Yeah. For me, I think I would like to stay in this place, but because of the racism. But
What, England?
no, not here.
Oh,
I'm just saying, like, because of the racism, I probably won't. But I have to say Korea.
Yeah, same.
Because like it has a mixture of calmness and yet like with the city life and everything, but they have like the countryside. It's just everything cute, and the food is affordable, the fashion sense. I'm into fashion, so they have like high fashion sense and everything. So it's just that is literally where I want to go to, and I feel like Korea is where I want to find peace of mind. Because whenever I watch K dramas or listen to like K-pops or even watch like anything Korean, I don't know why, but something is me is at peace. Like I just want to like walk when I walk. Like yeah, it's like literally my I don't know. I think Korea is just a place for me at the moment, and I like that.
That's lovely. I think a place that I'd like to move to, one of them is Canada, because I feel like it's the weather first of all is better, even though it can be very like it
in the
can
summer,
switch on and
it's
off.
hot. But in the winter,
hot,
it's cold.
freezing.
And the snow is like this high.
It's true. But I definitely think somewhere more tropical. So I've been really just genuinely thinking about moving to Australia. Even though it is the
Spiders.
there is the other side of the world and there's spiders and whatnot, but honestly, I think I'd really like it there. First of all, it's hot. That vitamin D, I just know it will do wonders to me.
Vitamin D.
Girl. But other than Australia, Africa, anywhere in Africa I'd move to, because it would just be so nice to like kind of eliminate racism. Like
Just
never
be
have
connected
to
to people.
connect with my people. Like, and I feel like there's so much more like a bigger sense of community in African countries and stuff like that, like countries that are not in the West, because I read this book and it was on this thing called Ikigai, and that's pretty much just like the formula to living a long and healthy and like fulfilling life. And one of the main points that it constantly brought up was community. And I would just love to be able to walk down the street and just be able to greet everybody and not feel nervous of like how they're going to receive me talking to them or anything like that. So definitely Africa or Australia, anywhere in Africa, like literally. Phils, do you have anywhere that you'd want to move to? Let's try to keep it
Shut up, man. I'll probably just say Nigeria, preferably, but anywhere in Africa, to be honest, where I feel like is home to everybody who looks like me. And it's just better, because if his home is home, I don't think I'll ever be treated differently, because I understand living here and the bad side. There's a good side. I mean, living everywhere, but the bad side has really been not too great, especially, being told to go back to my country and being spat on my face. So I don't really think, during COVID, man, working at Audi.
Oh my goodness.
The lady said, go back to your country and spat on my face. I made sure I would never work at Audi again, because like they didn't even take it forward anyway.
Did you press charges?
The manager said I should go wash my face, man. It's gonna be calm. But that's truthfully, he actually said, go wash your face. And said they would take up the case. Of course, I knew he was chatting shit, bro. The white lady who literally spat on my face, he literally just apologized doing customer service and told the lady, oh, do you want to come in, bro? This lady literally, she literally just walked and bro, you know the funny part of it, it's not only her. In the space of that week, hands up to the sky, but I swear, 2 of them spat on my face. One literally said, go back to your country. Ayo, disgusting. It's Cornwall anyways, is dominated by white people, but I don't expect anyone to be treated like that. But me seeing that, bro, I don't think everyone is horrible, but this particular people at that point of time and the manager not taking it forward. So how do you guys need to do better, bro? Because I'm not the only person. Every security they've had there, but but even the way they treat even the way they treat the securities, bro. Do you understand that most times, more works, they get like 30 minutes break, 1 hour break, 30 minutes from start, especially when you're doing like 10-hour shift or stuff like that, bro. They only let you like do like 10 minutes and they tell you go back to the post, bro. Especially when someone steals something, you need to chase them to get back the stuff. It's only recently they canceled the law about chasing people who steal stuff from the shop, and then being spat on the face and then go wash your face. That's what the James, why is he always James? They said I should do, just go wash your face and go back. Honestly, I literally went in, washed my face, took my bag, went home, and the next day they said I don't want Philip to come back to the shop.
That's insane.
So that's really wrong. But yeah, seeing this kind of treatment, to me, I felt like I didn't even take it too serious, because I don't even know what our forefathers has been through. They've probably received way worse. So for me, that was minor. I just had to take an L. But bro, I want to go back home, bro. You just stay in this country and you just be like, your life is not really moving the way it should move, brother. Bro, even the rates you're paying electricity, bro, in Nigeria, bro, the electricity is like minimum, bro. Your food, everything. Yeah, but then look at the processed food. Everything is being processed. Nigeria, I can go to the tree and pluck the apple and eat it fresh.
Say that everything is very natural. When I came here, I hated the lifestyle here. Back in Nigeria, like to go to the countries that you do have to pay. Like to go to the country, I was literally telling this to my friends. I was on a train to what is the other? It's not England. They don't base in England anymore.
Wales.
But no, the other
Scotland.
Scotland. Oh, thank you. I was on the train to Scotland, and I looked outside. You can see like the sheep, the horses, and everything. I was telling to my friend, and I saw the trees. I was like, I want to climb a tree. I literally said that because in Nigeria, bro, we did wild things. I climbed trees, the swing on the tree, broke my arms, broke my legs, went to the river, jumped. It's just living like I was living. Yeah, in Africa I was living, but here I wasn't.
That literally just presents the difference, bro. I don't think anything will ever beat home. I feel like what we've seen and what we've had, it can never be ever be compared. Like, come on, like who's to stop us from not plugging the tree that is literally on the road, like plucking it? Bro, you're walking, you can see like literally, you can see corns on the road and coconuts and pears and stuff.
People that keep this country that I see that you can actually package fruits.
Yeah, but you can't even, bro.
Packaged fruits, like all these things you can see in your house.
All right.
And then even their food, everything, bro, everything is literally being injected, bro. Do you understand that?
Yeah, antibiotics.
Bro, there are tomatoes here and tomatoes in Nigeria. Pure difference.
Yeah.
The taste, even because I don't know, do you eat tomatoes like raw? Bro, to me, it's not even tasting sweet, bro. But the ones in Nigeria, you can literally eat it every day.
Like back in Nigeria, I'm sorry, but when I was back in Nigeria, I was eating anything. Yeah. Like when I say anything, I wasn't feeling sick. But when I came here, I tasted something, and they just like, are you allergic to this? Are you that? You're gonna get sick, bro. When I got here, like back there, bro, back there you would eat something. If like even here you eat something back there that you would get sick if you eat it here. Yeah. I don't know what happened. It's like my immune system just changed when I came here. It's so bad. Back there I was strong. I could climb any trees. Give me any trees, I'll climb it. Like I will climb trees. I love climbing trees. That's why when I look at the window when I'm going places and I see trees, I'm like, bro, I want to climb trees.
You want to jump?
I want to climb trees so bad.
Oh, lovely. So I think
we should all go back, man.
Yeah, we should. I feel like we've all.
We should.
One underrated country is actually
Zim. Then we've all got
Zim is actually
all of our
Zim is fucking nice.
We're all
So nice.
I've never been.
No, for mine.
Yeah.
So when they just show me stuff and video like.
So I feel like we're all accredited now. We've all gotten our degrees. We've all studied here, and obviously one thing that's quite unfortunate is I feel like English degrees and stuff like that, they're kind of respected more abroad, if that makes sense. So now that we've gotten all of our education and whatnot, let's all go back home and build it up and take over whatever is going on with the corrupt governments and just do our thing, because there's so much money to be made in Africa, not just for us to profit off it, but to make our home just better, build it up from where it is now. Even though I feel like Africa is definitely a very good place, but there's a lot of corruption, and I feel like us here, even us, if we just go ourselves, we can do a lot. So obviously I feel like we've had a lot to speak about in today's episode, and it's been very heated, and unfortunately I'm having to cut people off. But if I don't cut people off, we will not stop talking today. But yes, everywhere is corrupt, but I'm trying to close it out. Yes. So obviously today has been a very up and down episode, but we've gone through a lot. And I feel like everyone's expressed their emotions pretty well and probably burnt off a little bit of tension that they had. But you guys, today has been probably one of my favorite episodes because everyone has really spoken their mind. and we've had like a panel of really strong-minded individuals, which is really enjoyable, and I'm sure you guys have also enjoyed it. And if you have, just comment down below, leave us a like, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend, like watch it together, and just let us know what you think about it, and let us know if there's anything else that you would like us to discuss. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Voguetainment podcast and chill games, and I'm really looking forward to see you guys in the next episode. So I have been Viola Vindler, and I'm gonna let everybody else sign off as well.
Thank you so much for having me. It's Zende.
Been a pleasure being here. Shit, Banks.
Thank you for having me, Alicia.
It's been great having me, Fine Boy D.
Thanks for having me here. It's been Courtney.
Thank you, love, for listening to us. It's Phils. Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye bye.